John Adams died at 90 from heart failure on the same day as Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson died at 83, likely from cancer. James Madison passed away in 1836 at age 85 from heart failure. James Monroe, the last of the Founding Fathers, died of tuberculosis at 73. John Quincy Adams suffered a fatal stroke inside the U.S. Capitol, dying at age 80.
Andrew Jackson, a war hero, died at age 78 from chronic heart failure. Martin Van Buren, the 8th president, passed away in 1862 at 79 due to asthma. William Henry Harrison, dying at age 68 from pneumonia, the shortest presidency in U.S. history. John Tyler, the first vice president to assume the presidency, died of a stroke at 71. James K. Polk died just 3 months after leaving office from cholera at only 53 years old. Zachary Taylor died suddenly at 65 from gastroenteritis. Millard Fillmore died at age 74 after suffering a stroke in 1874. Franklin Pierce, the 14th president, died at 64 from cirrhosis of the liver. James Buchanan passed away at 77 from respiratory failure. Abraham Lincoln was assassinated by gunshot in 1865. He was 56 years old. Andrew Johnson died at 66 after suffering a massive stroke. Ulysses S. Grant died at age 63 from throat cancer. Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th president, died at 70 from a heart attack. James Garfield was shot in 1881 and died from infection weeks later. He was 49. Chester A. Arthur died at 57 from complications of kidney disease and stroke. Grover Cleveland, the only president to serve 2 non-consecutive terms, died of heart failure at 71. Benjamin Harrison died of pneumonia in 1901 at the age of 67. William McKinley was assassinated in 1901 by gunshot at 58 years old. Theodore Roosevelt, known for his energy and reforms, died suddenly from a pulmonary embolism at 60. William Howard Taft, who later became Chief Justice, died of heart disease at age 72. Woodrow Wilson suffered multiple strokes and died at 67. Warren G. Harding died in office from a heart attack at age 57. Calvin Coolidge passed away suddenly in 1933 from a heart attack at 60. Herbert Hoover lived a long life, dying at 90 from cancer. Franklin D. Roosevelt died in office in 1945 after a cerebral hemorrhage. He was 63. Harry S. Truman died at 88 from organ failure after a long retirement. Dwight D. Eisenhower, former World War II general, died at 78 from heart failure. John F. Kennedy was assassinated in Dallas in 1963. He was just 46 years old. Lyndon B. Johnson died from a massive heart attack in 1973 at age 64. Richard Nixon, who resigned after Watergate, died of a stroke at 81.
Gerald Ford lived to 93, dying in 2006 from stroke and circulatory failure. Jimmy Carter, the oldest living president, turned 100 in 2024. Ronald Reagan died at 93 from pneumonia and complications of Alzheimer's disease. George H.W. Bush passed away in 2018 at 94 from Parkinson's disease complications.